Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about an incident involving Lance Stroll and Max Verstappen during sprint qualifying, as well as a new steward's verdict that's been issued. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Stroll, who felt he was blocked by Verstappen during sprint qualifying in Miami. Now Stroll was knocked out in SQ1 in 16th place and needed around a 10th to get into SQ2. But Stroll felt he lost nearly half a second in lap time because of a slow Verstappen, and we did see during sprint qualifying that while Stroll was on his hot lap in SQ1, he came across a slow Verstappen who was on the racing line, and Stroll had to go offline to complete his lap. And speaking about it, Stroll was quoted by Racing News 365 as saying, "We just had traffic the whole way through the lap. Verstappen was just completely in the middle of the track in the last corner. We lost 3 or 4 tenths just there, and it just costs you lap time. Tenths are going out of the window. I hope they investigate it, because if we can just all do that and drive on the racing line, it's not fun for the guys on push laps. But we'll see what happens." Now, I agree with Stroll here. At the end of the day, Stroll is on a lap and Verstappen is going slowly on the racing line. And to complete his lap, Stroll is having to go offline. He's having to go around Verstappen. I think that's going to cost you time, and I can see why Stroll would be frustrated. So my view is that Verstappen should have got a penalty for that, and Verstappen was called to the stewards after sprint qualifying, but it was not for that Stroll incident. Basically, he was summoned to the stewards for allegedly driving unnecessarily slowly on his SQ2 outlap, and the FIA sporting regulations say that at no time may a car be driven unnecessarily slowly, erratically, or in a manner which could be deemed potentially dangerous to other drivers or any other person. Now, based on practice times, the FIA imposed a maximum lap time of 1 minute 45 seconds around Miami. But after speaking to Verstappen and a team representative, the stewards determined that Verstappen was 6 seconds above said maximum delta time in SQ2, which the team explained was a programming error on his dashboard showing the wrong time. And because of this, the stewards decided against penalising Verstappen and instead handing Red Bull a reprimand, with the stewards' verdict going on to say, "Car 1 was around 6 seconds above the required minimum time between safety car lines 1 and 2 for one lap in SQ2, but complied with the requirement in all other laps. Telemetry showed that the driver was driving with a constant speed throughout the lap without any other cars around, as if he was managing the delta at approximately 6 seconds off the relevant number." During the hearing, the team stated that due to a false programming in the car, the delta time displayed in the car had an offset of 6 seconds, and while the driver was managing the delta time displayed, he was constantly approximately 6 seconds above the minimum time. The team identified the problem by the end of the first cooldown lap and immediately instructed the driver to manage his speed in a way that he would be a minimum 6 seconds below the delta time displayed in the car, which he did in all following laps. This was confirmed by the telemetry. The stewards acknowledged that, whilst there has been a breach of the regulations, Verstappen did not drive unnecessarily slowly, based on the information he had in the car, and did not impede any other cars or create any dangerous situation, and therefore determined that a penalty for the driver is not warranted. However, a reprimand to the team is issued, as they are responsible for ensuring that correct timing information is displayed in the car. It is worth noting that in different circumstances, a more severe penalty might be applied for a similar infringement. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.